Thanks very much, Steve. I like the blunt approach. Okay, our first presentation, the second section, is we've got the managing director here, Costa Patsan from Easy Lodge Infrastructure Services. Sorry, and as once again we tried fixing the reverberation, but it seems to have made it a little bit worse. Hope that sounds better when I move it away. Just to give you a bit of background, Easy Lodge was founded in 2006 to provide software and infrastructure service to non-mortgage finance to the non-mortgage finance industry. It is now Australia's largest non-mortgage finance trading network with over 2,700 brokers and dealers using the Easy Lodge community. Without further ado, please welcome Costa to the stage.
Which one? The right hand. Thanks for your time, everybody. Appreciate it. And by the way, that's now 2,806 members. So it's gone up by about 100 over the last 3 weeks. So you can kind of see the growth path we're on, which is why I've got grey hairs. But anyway, let's proceed. Just to set the scene, we're talking about offering software services and general infrastructure to the non-mortgage finance industry, the credit industry. So if you want to get a loan in anything from, call it a $200 payday loan all the way to a personal loan, point of sale loan, car, boat, caravan, business equipment. So let's set the scene. Just like you to imagine a few things. Imagine going into a dealer or going to a point of sale, a store or something like that, or going to a broker. And what you can get is multiple finance products from multiple lenders, a decision and assessed, and I mean fully credit assessed within 20 seconds, and then comes back to you and says, hey, look, you've been approved by this lender, and this lender, or from one lender from various products, and then they create the contract. So your full contract, it's all printed out about 5 seconds later. Now, we've been doing that for quite a few years, but that actually is light years ahead of what 99% of the industry is doing. Because generally, the industry is, I'm ex-IBM, and we tend to have a saying called, certain industries are fat, dumb and happy. And I don't know if you've heard that saying before, but certain industries are like that. The only one I've found that's even worse is the insurance industry. But you imagine getting finance and basically putting that finance in the consumer or the business, putting it in the consumer's hands rather than what tends to happen in 99.9% of the time, i.e. people not using Easy Lodge, is you will only be offered finance from one lender and one lender only. And that's the people I have a relationship with. So Australia's a long way behind certain other places in terms of offering finance. So we enable that. So that's Easy Lodge, and our namesake software product is called Easy Lodge. We're very original around here. The other thing I'd like you to imagine is, it says 2,700. It's like I said, it's now just touched over 2,800 brokers, and we run this the biggest trading community called the Easy Lodge community. I told you we were original in Australia. So that is literally available from. I'll give you an example: the second, third, fourth, and fifth largest car brokers in the country use Easy Lodge. We really are a name behind the name, but we are a key enabler in the industry. The third thing, and this is one where I'm asking you to stretch it a fair bit, is you look at Australia. We'll be able to offer vendor finance, and if you look at disintermediation in the industry, and I won't get all boring on you, but certainly manufacturers, OEM manufacturers, are looking to provide more and more finance. They need licensing, they need all the infrastructure in order enabled to do that. Foreign banks are eyeing off the Australian market like you wouldn't believe. I mean, everyone knows that the Australian economy is far exceeding our OECD. We're a great market. We have a mature credit industry. The foreign banks, most people don't know that apart from Europe, which is a bit of a basket case, the rest of the world's banking industry has exceeded its profit levels from pre-GFC, i.e. 2007. So they're all generally cashed up, and that includes the Americans, believe it or not. So the banking industry is actually, apart from Europe, quite healthy. They're eyeing Australia off, and we provide all of the services to enable them to come into the industry. Everything from a credit license to, again, all of the infrastructure. So who is Easy Lodge and what do we do? So first of all, we provide software, and we've got our namesake Easy Lodge, we've got Easy Track, we've got a whole bunch of things. So we just look at Easy Lodge, wherever you are, and I won't dwell on it too much, but if you're a consumer or a small business, you can go to a bank branch, a credit union, a dealer, a broker, And they can use EasyLodge to access finance products, and very soon it will be to access a whole range of insurance products all in the same lot. So we make it very, very easy, and by controlling that network, we essentially own that network. So that's the first thing that we do. We've just recently launched EasyTrack, which is a loan management product, and then followed by EasyFund. And these are all, the rest of these are all specialty products. EasyClient is a specialty CRM platform. Easy Arrears manages arrears, obviously, and we have Easy Insure, which is something that we're looking to launch in the very near future, hence the reason we're here, in order to provide a whole range of software to the industry. The second thing is infrastructure services. So if you are a foreign bank, a domestic bank, you're a product vendor and you need specialty help in something, we can actually provide that for you. And that's what we call our virtual lender service. So essentially, dare I say it, we're a finance company in a box. So we can do everything. We can fund it for you, we can originate it for you, we can distribute it for you, we can verify, send the money out, collect the money for you, manage arrears. We can basically do everything we like. And again, virtual lender for Australia and what we call Australia Delivered for what we call our foreign bank service. And the third thing we do is we manage that EasyLodge community. Again, over 2,800, it's Australia's largest finance distribution network. Again, we're a name behind the name because nobody would have heard of us unless you're in the industry. Put up your hand if you have. Good. Kind of figured as much. So anyway, we'll just keep on going. So our key markets, let's just look at this. Building societies and credit unions. Who banks with a credit union? Building society? Just a very, very few of you? Geez, 2 of you? Most of them actually are struggling at the moment with wholesale funds to offer their own home loans. They can't do personal loans, they can't do motor vehicles in many, many cases, and almost all of them can't do business equipment finance. They need somebody who knows what to do to be able to provide a product. We can actually provide that product for them. Our current market, which is brokers. If you heard of the loan market, Connective, LJ Hooker, we've just launched a trial with Mortgage Choice. All of those people, most of them, if you can get a car finance or business equipment finance from a broker, almost certainly, I'd say, almost certainly they're using EasyLodge, using our products. Third market is finance companies and originators. Again, we're selling software to them. We're making the whole industry so much more efficient because, believe it or not, people are operating off Excel spreadsheets, they're operating off paper-based things. I mean, it's just kind of ridiculous. I don't compete with other software vendors, literally. 99% of the time, I compete with somebody saying, oh, geez, I kind of like this, and I use my own little Excel spreadsheet, and geez, I can do this whole thing for $5,000 using this web guy down the road. Well, we're $4.1 million later, and good luck to you if you want to do that. So that is a huge untapped market for us. The fourth one is insurance companies. Again, I said we're getting ready to launch Easy Insure. It's a natural progression. If you want to go get a car, it must be insured. If you want to get business equipment, it must be insured. So it's almost like the McDonald's, would you like fries with that? And so we've already spoken to 2 insurance companies, General Insurance, and in fact we're in negotiations with a life company, a Sydney-based life insurance company, to basically provide a special service for them. 2 more, accountants. Who's self-employed? Yeah, most of you, many of you. Who tells you when you can afford a new car? Generally your accountant says, oh look, you know, this is how we can do it for tax reasons. Almost all of them, apart from a few that are actually on trial with EasyLodge, say, oh look, go out and find it. They'd love to be able to offer that service for you. A, to make some money, and secondly, to be able to control that thing. So accountants is a huge industry for us. And the last one is point of sale. Again, it kind of exists some cases where you have one lender like GE, is it Harvey Norman and so forth, but that is a vastly untapped market, and most product vendors want to offer vendor finance. And so we are a key enabler to make that happen. So let's just go ahead. So what have we got? And again, I'm tell you why we're fantastic. Are we still getting that echo at the back? Are we okay? All right. We've got clients reference sites. We've got currently 9 clients. That was up from 3 a year ago. So as the markets redevelop post-GFC, you can see where it's all headed. Our distribution network, again, largest in the country. If we go on to our industry-leading systems, well, you know, you can argue the point on that, but yeah, we don't really have competitors in what we do because we specialise in the non-mortgage industry. And it's almost impossible for the mortgage industry software providers to do what we do because it's just so different. Again, a unique business model. Well, we're unique in what we're doing. We offer it all as a software as a service, and we provide a full infrastructure service for our clients. So we don't just say, here's some software, go away. We manage everything in our own data centres, and we really support our clients. Two other things. We are the only provider, only full ASIC credit providers license that is available for people to utilise in Australia today. Everyone else who has one of those is a bank, a building society, a credit union, a finance company, and they keep it for themselves. So, so for clients who want to be a finance provider, which you now need an ASIC licence, we're the only company that can do that, and we're fully aiming to exploit that. The last one is market acceptance and the reputation. Again, we've been around since the end of 2006. We were actually founded to be the partner for Citibank Asia Pacific in the Australian market. So we're certainly, there's a long track record. My background in the finance industry, I founded a company called Finance Now, ended up being the largest aggregator of consumer finance in the country, 5,200 loans at its peak. I then founded the 7th largest personal loan lender in the country called All Surety. So there's certainly some background to what we're doing. Don't want to bore you to tears. The main thing is people love our product, then it's just a case of when they want to go on. So I'll just keep on going. The investment. We've put in $4.2 million into this business. So what I'm looking for is a 50% investor. I'm not going to play the 49% and so forth. I'm really looking for a true partner for $1.968 million. It settles our debts. Because we've put a lot of money into this. Personally, I've put in over a tad over 1 million, plus haven't been paid for 4 years, so there's certainly some hurt money from me. I am looking for a proper partner. And almost exclusively it's all to just to put in more IT resources. Look, there's plenty of money to be made. This is a great business. So what's our go forward? All of our IT development is actually done down the road here in Albert Street in Brisbane. So we're actually a Queensland-based company. We're actually setting up the next phase, which is the virtual lender with the first foreign or domestic bank. We're going to have that here. And I'm going to be moving up. I'm the only person that's not based in Queensland. I hear it's a pretty good football teams up here. So help me become a Queenslander. Thank you very much. One final thing. If anybody's interested, I do have call it a mini IM opportunity summary. You can please see me out the back next to the bread. Thank you very much.